Hi there, this is Sags Worn Women brought to you courtesy of WrongThinkRadio.com. Why is it that ladies love to refer to themselves as princesses, goddesses, and queens? This is something that I don't understand. Now, I will say that yes, I'm sure there are men out there that call their significant others these things as, say, a term of endearment or maybe even a nickname, and I'm not faulting the men for that. But for you ladies out there, especially you single ones that love to place these titles upon yourselves, you got it all wrong, and you're not these things. Let's start with princesses. I'm a pretty princess. No, you are somebody who is stuck in the Disney era of your childhood. See, Disney princesses never grow up, and apparently you couldn't do that either. Disney princesses are always victims of circumstance. It's always someone else's fault while things go bad in their lives. Never once have you seen a Disney princess that had to hold herself accountable for her own actions. She was simply a victim of circumstance. That is the problem with you ladies going on to call yourselves princesses. Not only that, you believe in your heart of hearts that you are royalty and should be treated as such. But I am a princess. No, you're fucking 40 years old. Grow up. Queens. This is another thing that's in Disney movies. The evil queen, the one who rules over everyone with an iron fist. Now, for some reason, a lot of you gals grew up to want to emulate the queens on Disney movies. Problem is you never took the time to watch the Disney movies that had the queen and the king together. Because if you had, then you would know that queens are subordinate to kings. So if you think that ruling over the man in your life makes you a queen, I got news for you. You're wrong. Queens are subordinate. If you think that ruling over your man makes you a queen, you are just being a controlling bitch. Treat him like the king that he is. Goddess. This one makes me the most insane. Oh, embrace your inner goddess. Okay. Ladies, how come a lot of you haven't seemed to figure out that if you want to embrace your inner goddess, yet you are atheist or agnostic, that can't work. How can you claim to embrace and see yourself as a deity if you don't believe in them? How does that work? It doesn't. Apparently, you missed the mark that if goddesses are omnipotent, then they would have power, right? But brain power just seemed to skip right the fuck over you because, well, again, how can you believe in a deity and call yourself one if you don't believe in them? Now, for those of you out there that do believe in God, yet want to refer to yourself as goddesses, this is just as bad. If God cannot be flawed, then if you are a goddess, you yourselves cannot be flawed. So why work on yourselves, right? Why work on yourselves? You don't. You always think it's so great just to accept yourselves the way that you are and everything's perfect in life because, again, you're embracing your inner goddess. You never grow. You just do the same stupid shit over and over and over again, yet you think it's great. Why? Because you're a goddess. Ladies, there's only one way that you can prove to me, without a doubt, that you deserve the title of princess, queen, or goddess. But you have to be willing to do these three things, okay? Or not even willing, you have to be capable of doing these three things. So if you want to call yourself a princess, that's fine. But you must, and I mean must, come to my house, catch a fucking frog in my yard, kiss it, and have it turn into a prince. If you can't do that, stop referring to yourself as a princess because you are not one. If you do not treat the man in your life like a king and be subordinate like a queen should be, do not refer to yourself as a queen. And if you want to go this whole goddess route, that's great. But understand that gods and goddesses create. And I'm not talking like, oh, well, you're a goddess because you get pregnant and create life and give birth to a human child. No, you got to be able to create other shit. So until you prove to me that you can spread your legs and pop out either an entirely different species or better yet, a plant, you're not a goddess. So quit trying to say that you are. Work on yourself. Quit thinking that you are royalty or a deity and you are flawless. Get rid of those titles. Call yourselves what you are. Women, and fucking act like it. And that's that. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends. If you want more hard-hitting content from the right side of things, check out WrongThinkRadio.com. I am Sag Novotny, and this is my war on women.